There's many other ways to use a Sova dart. Like you can use it as like kind of like a flash. You know, like people need to turn and shoot it. Maybe that's where you want to use it. You want to use it as a distraction so that people can peek with it, sort of thing. That's another way of doing it. But I would say conventional ways, you're thinking about trying to clear out spots. So clearing out the backside of A, for example. You see the jet there. You can fire this in and then further scan her if you wanted to. But then your next piece that you need to worry about is the Sova drone. And you want to clear out the close range angles, any kind of dangerous angles there. Holy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Whoa. That is a nice butt. Not what I'm referring to. That ass though, Cheyenne. I know. Holy crap, look at that ass. No, I'm not looking at the ass. Hello, my name is Worthy, professional Valorant coach. If you're looking to climb the ranks and improve your overall gameplay, you definitely want to leave a like and a sub and enjoy the video. The first round is about action comp, being able to communicate what you're doing, when you're doing it, so that people around you aren't just mind reading you. You're actually doing something consciously and saying it so that people are able to react off you. This is a very important piece. And as you get higher up in rank, you're going to notice how important this is. And the other piece is with communication, asking to be enabled. There's so many times where we're playing rank, but we have this individual mindset, when in reality, we have 5 other players that can have abilities that can set us up for success, but we choose not to ask for help. So the first thing I gotta ask, so reveal, there are people taking mid control on you right now. What is your plan here? What are you trying to do?
Trying to, I guess, get intel to see where they're at, 'cause I know sometimes, people like to play up in the corners, usually, so that we can enter.
Okay. Cool. So you shot the dart, you know where they kind of are, and then you do this. And it gets worse. So give it time. You only hit play again. And then you go in. And you can't really see it because it's kind of pixelated, but this KO is kind of like, oh shit, he's going in. Can you see how this is a problem? The problem is KO had absolutely no clue what you were doing, what you were thinking. You just went for it. You get no value on your death. So if you're going in, you need to communicate that you're doing it, so that the KO doesn't mind read you and like have to take a guess, and he can be nice and close to you so he can swing with you. And that way, in the worst case scenario, if you die, you get a trade. There's value on it. Now all of a sudden it's a 3v3 and we have site control, or at least we're contesting for site control. We have one more on the left there as well. The other thing that I want to talk about, which is important, who is the entry fragger in your comp? Who should be the first one in?
Reyna?
No, try again.
I guess it could have been, I could have done something. I could have done something with my, maybe?
Say it. Say it.
I guess I could have droned.
You got it. Drone is the entry fragger in this comp. Drone should be the first one in. Drone is a free entry frag. It's not going to frag anyone, but it's going to draw shots. And then the second person coming in is going to have an easier fight at that point. Great thing about this following round is utility was something we ended off on when it comes to Sova. So we're going to continue to talk about Sova utility. There is going to be some coaches that will disagree with me on this, but I want to keep it simple for you, because we're playing at a low rank and we don't need to overcomplicate shit. But there are 2 mainstream ways for Sova to collect information. What are they?
There's drone and the dart.
The drone and the dart, you got it. We'll start with the dart first. The dart is used to clear out long range angles. That's the way I would treat the dart. The drone clears out short range angles. That's the mentality you want to have. So if you're gonna drone through a main, I want you clearing out these angles first. That's priority. If you follow it up with a dart, that clears out all of these angles here. That's what we should be looking at. Okay, we don't want to crisscross it. If you make it simple like that, you'll get more value out of your movements, out of your utility. There's many other ways to use a Sova dart. Like you can use it as like kind of like a flash. You know, like people need to turn and shoot it. Maybe that's where you want to use it. You want to use it as a distraction so that people can peek with it, sort of thing. That's another way of doing it. But I would say conventional ways, you're thinking about trying to clear out spots. So clearing out the backside of A, for example. You see the jet there. You can fire this in and then further scan her if you wanted to. But then your next piece that you need to worry about is the Sova drone. And you want to clear out the close range angles, any kind of dangerous angles there. One R off leaderboard. Oh my goodness. Isn't that the worst? Because you didn't clear it out. You didn't clear it out. This was your job to clear that out, and now you're paying for it. All right, so you dart backside. You should drone at this point and help your KO move in. Drone now. That works too. This is fine. Okay, cool. Get the kill, and now you drone. You drone to go in. Okay. Definitely drone at this point. Had you droned and you cleared these angles, KO peeks out with confidence and shoots them in the face. If you cleared this angle, KO looks towards this direction as he's pathing in. KO doesn't have to worry about his left-hand side. If we go really slow right now, I think KO's looking to his left. Yes, he is. He's looking to his left. Oh, he was about to look to his left. He should have. You make the job of the entry fragger that much easier just simply by fulfilling your role of clearing out those angles. Okay, this is not looking too good. React off of this. I think you did the right thing. You did the right thing here. You definitely need to keep your gun out. Don't pull at your utility. Take the gunfight. This is an easy fight for you. 100%. This is good. At this point, you get to here, and I would probably... Okay, there's someone flanking, but I would say if there's no one flanking, I would drone here. And the reason why I say drone here is what is it that you have that could potentially carry you through this entire round? Your ult, exactly. You tag someone, you ult, and all of a sudden you kill another person, and it's now a 1v3 or a 1v2 based on if we can get this res off. Is this unlucky? Let me see what you think. Is it unlucky?
No, because they knew I was there.
How they know you were there?
The dart and me repeatedly shooting from that angle.
It's unlucky, or not unlucky, because there, he could see over his smoke. So he had an angle, he jumped on the pipes and he played his smoke. I've never seen it myself, right? But it's something, you can always learn something new even on a gold VOD, right? It wasn't unlucky. It was actually well played. Regardless, the lesson I want you to learn here is the words that you say to yourself. It's kind of like if you were to eat really bad food over and over again, like your nutrition, it's going to eventually make you feel like shit. If you constantly say bad things to yourself, like, or things that are just not true, right, without asking the question or jumping to anger or anything like that, your mental is going to be down in the dumps, which is not going to be a healthy thing for you to do. So what you need to do is when these moments happen, it's okay to get angry, but I want you to realize that it's happening, backtrack, and I want you to counter with curiosity. Say, I wonder how that jet shot me through the smoke. Because then when you go back and you do a VOD review and you go really slow, you realize, oh, that jet was peeking me from a head level. I didn't know that was a possible angle. Now, whenever I see that smoke get thrown, I know that there's a potential that that person could be shooting me through smoke or seeing me over top of the smoke, right? Now you learn something instead of being angry and using ego and saying, well, that's never going to happen again. I don't even know why I'm even looking at that.